we are back at Walmart here in Bristol, our usual Monday morning destination. Let's run in here and see what they put out over the weekend. Monday morning, what do we got besides some loud music? Boba Fett, Chopper, couple of him, this little droid thingy, Ezra, Ahsoka's. Must have put out some Star Wars figs. Got Moss Man, Eddie Kingston. This looks pretty cool too. It's got the yellowing and the weathered look and the burnt stuff there and the thrusters on the back. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Still got some AT-ATs down there. All the assortment of Flash toys. Invisible Jet hanging out. I bet this thing's gonna get down dirt cheap on clearance one day. And these things. Got the Crusader Batmobile. That thing's pretty awesome for the price point. Old Superpowers up there. We still got Batwing hanging out here on the peg. 2 of them. And let's just make sure there's no new ones. Got some Black Lightning Gold Label going on. Somebody's hit some Pokemon cards they tore into up there. That's real nice. Black Lightning, Batman. I think those are all Batman. Are they? Batman. Yes. And then Weasel down here. We've got Blackest Night figures still. Yep. People are finding the new wave of multiverse figures. Hoping to find those this morning. But we'll see. We'll find them one of these days. What else we got through here? Got the big X-Men figures. None of the little ones there. Those little nano thingy, whatever that is there from Marvel. And our usual complement of legends. Still got a bunch of the carded Spider-Man legends. What we got here? Got Kingpin. That's a good one. Marvel Boy. Darwin. Agatha. Who's that? Yelena? Who's that one? Yeah, it's Yelena. And Crossfire, I'm sorry. So they got a mix of the new wave and that old wave there. Got Warrior Gamora, that's a good looking one too. I'll have to get that one, take that out of the box. What else we got? Wolverine's Claw. We have got some turtles. Oh cool, look, they got Ray Fillet. They got April Armando. Genghis. Movie Turtle. No, it looks like Ray is the only one they got of the new wave there, but always good to see retro turtles. Always good to see them. And then we've got our Transformers. I am not noticing anything different that they have been having, so. And we're also right under the speaker, which the music is blaring, so we're going to try to move on back down so I'm not constantly having to talk. What else we got here? Among Us. That little Bowser thing down there, I really enjoy that. Gotta get that one of these days. Should have bought it at Target, it was on sale. I keep thinking it would hit clearance one of these days. There's a Mario figs. Kamek, Mario, Luigi, Racer Peach. What else we got down through here? What do we got in Gung Ho, Lady J's, Rock and Rolls, and Shipwrecks. What do we got in Superstars this morning? A couple of rocks. And I still got a couple of scrap irons sprinkled in there with Snake Eyes. It's up top up there. Yeah, a bunch of Roman Reigns figures. And a J. Yeah. No new AEW. Alright, that's going to do it for the action figure aisle. Let's go check out some die-cast and then collectors. See anything in either one, I'll show it to you. If not, see you at Target. And we are back. Like every other toy hunter, including the Man Collects, we're still searching Ross as they ramp up for the holiday season. So let's run in here and see if we can find anything good at Bristol Ross. Voiceover, I only recorded the front section of the Bristol Ross, the only thing that had some new stuff. But look at all the Transformers they've gotten in. The Skullhead thing there.
That right there is one of the two things in this bin make me mad. That thing for like $6 or $7.99. I paid full price for that Wolverine pop. They had the Marvel 3 3/4 there for $4. They had Nova. It was the only one that they had. And then this thing right here, I paid $13 for that at Ollie's. $7. If I hadn't already opened him and took him out of the box, I'd take him back to Ollie's and buy him from Ross. But yeah, they're stocking, the Bristol Ross is really stocking this little front bin here by the register, more so really than the toy section in the back. So like I said, I always check this, and this was the hitter for this trip, guys. You can see the stuff they've got there. I didn't film the back section, nothing was there, but this one's coming to a close. You're going to see my fist shake here in a second, once again at my disgust over the cheaper price of that Fortnite figure.
We're going to start back in collectors because I want to see. They do have Hawkman. I actually just got this in this morning from Target. I didn't get the platinum from Target. They don't seem to have it here. That's the only one of this current wave I want to get the platinum for. Still got some Jokerized figures. Still got some of these things. There's going to be at this Target till the end of time the way it's looking. There's a Blackest Night Kyle Rayner over here for whatever reason. Oh, what else we got under here? Salmon Twitch, Monolith. Empty box of minifigs. Oh. Raphael on the motorcycle. Threat Level Midnights. Let's see. Going to sign out real quick. We'll check the NECA. Oh, nope, may not have to sign out real quick. Never mind. Thought somebody was coming. No Roger Rabbit or Jessica. Let's head on down to the NECA. I don't see anything that's like a restock, but apparently that Space Usagi TV is stupid loud. It's going to be something that's going to be rare, so I'd like to find it again. Casey Jones mask. What's behind Casey Jones there? Annabelle. Xanatos. Alright, they have one here. I don't see it. There's another Casey back there. It's the gray shirt, not the red. Fortnite. Let's see. Ooh, what do we got here? Biddy Pops at 66 Batman. Kinda cool. Alright, let's get over. Oh, Death Note. What is that? That's pretty cool. I was hoping it might have had like the demon rising up behind him. I remember watching that little anime on Netflix. I kind of liked that back in the day. But yeah, they've had Sinestro, and we've seen all these now except for, was it Fire Lord? I don't know what the guy's name is. Oh, that's busted at the top. That sucks. But yeah, we're on the lookout for the platinum of that. But let's get over and see what they got in the regular figure section. Okie dokie. Let's see if we got anything new over in the regular choice section. Still got a Batwing there full price. There's Sludge hanging out. Anything behind him? Oh, I think it's probably been opened. Signal. Somebody's took these down for some reason. We'll do our duty here and be nice to Target and hang stuff back up for him. Let's just get this. This is all. And now we're knocking off Transformers, trying to do a good thing here. Oh, that's cool. No, that's back there. That's that Lionel Prime thing. The Hideous Superman 2-pack. That will clearance one of these days. That was clearance at one point. It makes me wonder how much Dr. Fate is. I got Carapacks down there. 2 of them. The Aquaman 4-pack. Or 4-pack. I got that 25% off thing going on right now, but to be honest, I have yet to find something I want since seeing that. There's Map Room Indy and a wrestler line over here. Some basic Orton, and then someone stole Rogue. Rogue has gone rogue. Actually, that was hanging up there the other day. I think somebody's tried to hide it. Somebody steal something out of this too? Nope. I still can't believe Spin Master tried to put T3 in gel over that. That's older. I bet that's on clearance too. Man, their toy section's a mess. Blackest Night Batman. I'll hang him up there. It's cool they had Hawkman. So far, it looks like that's the only thing new they have in that figures. I still gotta bring my X-Men back so I can get that. I was chatting with one of my groups on Instagram that went in Ollie's, or not Ollie's, but Ross, and they had that Brutus Fortnite figure for $7. That thing was $13. I could have saved $6 on that if I would have waited and not bought it at Ollie's. But, you know, you never know. But I would return it to Ollie's, but I've already opened the box on that one. And after I made all those snarky remarks about the one very intelligent person who tried to say I was being immoral by returning these and buying that, you know, I started feeling a little bit guilty. Practice what I preach. Still got a couple of Bishop. They sold the Magnetos they had. Actually, these have dwindled down more than I thought they would. I figured those would kind of sit there until clearance season hit, which probably should be almost any time. What do we got over here? Now, if that Fortnite Snake Eyes, I haven't opened that. That shows up at a Ross store for less than $20. I am going to buy it and return it to Ollie's. I wonder why. I've seen that, and y'all see it in Kingsport as well. Why is Toad the only one on sale? It just tickles me for whatever reason. Bowser there, they got him for $23 too, but I don't. Yeah, they got one back in there. I wonder if that's part of the 25% off. It's $23 is $6 less. You get 25% more off. There's a Scream game. That's kind of cool. Funko games. Don't have any clearance stuff out here. Bunch of sale stuff through here in the RCs. Yeah, we're not into RC. They got some restock on some Star Wars stuff. I think that helmet they had, but that Darth Vader there, they definitely restocked that. We'll take a look at here in a second. And still got some of the blue cage down there for wrestling. Brian Cage, Nyla Rose, Lance Archer. This isn't the new wave, is it? I don't think so. There's a Sting figure coming. I saw Sting finally announced his retirement at a show next year. I'll put Triple H right here. That's not a bad looking Triple H figure. Greg the Hammer. That's all they got is Darth Vader's. That's a cool looking Vader there. That helmet split like that. I like that. Still got Luke and Grogu. They're still full price. Or a bunch of Lando figures. What have we got down through here? I don't know if they had that last week or not. The mutant layer. There's a Sunman. 30 Puck. Oh, they got this Skeletor. I don't think they had this guy here last week. Those were $7.99 at one point. I'm curious what they'd ring up for now. They got a couple more Map Room Indies. They got some Krang, Gengises, Wingnuts, and Baxters. We got some more retros here. Genghis, a storage shell, another Krang. Oh, they got the little container too with all the little pieces. That's pretty cool. But for well, $20, and I guess that's not terrible in today's prices. Got some sale on some Jurassic Park stuff. They got that Mamio-Lycosaurus too. I saw that over the weekend somewhere. There's one of the rings down there. They got all kinds of stuff out of place. We just got RCs over here. Well, we're going to go check the diecast. If we do find anything over there, I'll show it to you. But if not, that may wrap us up on this target. Let's go see what else we might can find. And we are back at Ollie's here at the home base in Greeneville. Haven't been in here in a few days. Let's run in, see if they got anything new. Ollie's hunt up front's a little crazy. Couldn't really film. Didn't see at first glance anything new and spectacular, but I do have a pretty big restock. One thing, where did I see it at back here? Oh, these Age of Apocalypse figures, man, they have gotten several. Looks like cases of those things in. We've already, oops, I just killed, who was that, Okoye? Sorry, Okoye, I'll pick you up right here in a second. These all Doctor Strange. There's a blue Marvel. Is there a controller? Yeah, that's a blue Marvel there. Doctor Strange. Here we go with these. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to look when I get up front. Is this not up front for $4.99? Baron, I thought Baron is all the Snake Eyes figures here are $5. May not be. We'll double check. But what else we got here? Ah, there's Legion. When I first picked these figures up here, that's the one I couldn't find. And there's Black Panther, Ronin. What else we got down through here? All these Lady J and all these Snake Eyes figures, man, no Crimson Guard. Was hoping to find that. Went in Ross today, hoping to find a G.I. Joe Classifieds, Duke and Ram. All kinds of good stuff has been showing up at Ross stores. My Ross stores have not gotten them yet. There's Iron Man from the controller wave. It's pretty cute. Some more Ronin back in there, looks like. Yep. These G.I. Joe figures, the Snake Eyes, and then, I don't know if I got any of them back here. Another, one of the older waves is showing up, the big figures. Black Widow and Red Guardian. T3 had asked me the price of that Black Widow. I told him it was $19. It's actually $15.99. Let's see. One thing I never saw here was the Apocalypse from the Marvel Legends wave. What do we got back here? What do we got? There's Everett Ross. There he is again. All those are Eternals. Doctor Strange down there. Captain Carter still hanging out. Bunch of Funk Ops Fortnite. There's a bunch of, what is that one? Overdrive? Those are showing up in force here and at the Bristol Ollies. Here we got Ricky Steamboat. How much are these things? $9.99. That's pretty cool. I think this is the wave currently hitting Ollie's. He was on one I had not seen yet, so that's pretty cool. Who else they got here? Ricky, Seth, Cesaro, and Raquel. So T-Bar and Karrion Kross. There's some more of those up front. I saw them. We'll go up there and take a look. There's some families up there looking around. I didn't want to get in their way. And there was a U.S. agent in case that point. That's an awesome figure. More Snake Eyes here. They're all Baroness. Maybe she is $13 here. I was thinking they were all $5. U.S. agents. Captain Carter figures nice. I like that. Scarlet down there. Let's take a look out here on the end cap where they got all the workers. Marvel Legends. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't see any toys out here in these other end caps. There's Speedball. Darwin. Blue Marvel down there. I see some Thor. Madam Hydra as well. Darwin. Eternals. Slide that out. I thought about getting Speedball at one point. Doctor Strange. Eternals. Black Panther. I see some controller wave back in here. I can't tell who. Hang on, guys. I gotta see who this is. Madam Hydra. Stand those back up. Build a figure. Rintra. Colossus. You know that's X-Men. Oh, those are the legacies of Black Panther. I think my hand was in the way. I'm sorry. Pick these. Black Panther. Eternals. I think I already looked at this one. There's a Thor random in there. It's Gore. Gore's a pretty cool figure. And then Darwin's and Maggots. Still no Sabretooth or Wolverine. Eternals. Oh, Colossus, Bonebreaker. Maggot and Darwin still. There's a Snake Eyes figure. Colossus. Gilgamesh. Oh, round away. Let's scoot up a little bit. What is this one hid? There's $5 Snake Eyes. Gilgamesh, Rentara. Gilgamesh. I think I'm moving everybody. That's unfortunate. Namor. Eternals. Age of the Apocalypse Eternals. And there's one lone Thor figure. I can't tell which one it is though. Let's see. It is Groot. It took way too much effort. Alrighty. Let's go now back up front and see what we can find, because I don't see anything else back here. So if I find anything else back here, I'll show it. If not, I'll see you up front. Well, one thing here up front, they have still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Sergeant Slaughters. And we got some Hiss tanks over in there. They've got another case of these in, looks like. The Dark Knight Returns. I still like to have that because of the mask. That mask was pretty cool. $8. We're gonna think about that. More of them down there. Nano Cores, Metal Machines, Bendies, Ghost Rider. So we got Transformers, Fortnite guns. What else we got? Star Wars. There's Man Cakes back behind there. The Raptor. That's pretty cool. Fortnite's hitting these places in pretty big force right now, looks like. What do we got down through here? Is one of those Ironheart masks again. These G.I. Joe figures, what I'm talking about, those are hitting in force. We're just not finding any of our Crimson Guards or any of those. So, maybe one of these days, who knows. Let's see what we got here on the back side of this. More Lady J. I mean, come on. Who's we got here? There's another Gore. Some Black Panther figures. More Fortnite stuff. Over here's a Thor figure. It is Thor. I gotta say, if they had the whole Build-A-Figure series of Thor right there, $4.99. Haha, I knew it. We're gonna take that back there and compare it, see if it's the same one. I just bet they haven't updated the price. Dungeons and Dragons figures, not the yin yang. Those are different this time. Well, what's that Mega Block thing there? A little truck. What's behind me here? Shang-Chi, Batwings. Still got a bunch of red bumblebees there. All kinds of new animated figures of Dungeons and Dragons. Who we got here? Gore and Thor. That Gore's in much better shape than the one back in the back. There's Iceman and Magneto, Age of the Apocalypse, laying there. So far, I gotta say, the coolest thing is they still got some Sarges. And they got that Batman thing back in. I'm gonna have to consider that Batman. What have we got over here? This is where I found the Captain America stealth shields when they had them, but I don't think they've got any more of those. I haven't seen a restock on those. Found those Star Wars helmets the other day in Bristol, but they are all officially gone now. Let's just take a peek up here and see what we got. I see another Thor. Thor and that little guy. Mission Fleet stuff, some Star Wars. Another Thor laying over there. Thor's all over the place in the store. Someone's stalking around the front there. I'm not going to go around and bother her. Someone's got perfume on. Just walk through here and it's going to make me sneeze. There's Brutus. Man, Ross has still got that Brutus for $6.99, $12.99 here. I already got mine, tore him open. There's some more Age of the Apocalypse figures. Those things are everywhere in here. There's Valkyrie. King Valkyrie. Oh, it's busted up at the bottom, but it does have the Build-A-Figure piece. That's what I would want them for. So they got, who do they have with the Build-A-Figure wave? They have got Gore, Valkyrie, and Groot. They don't have Mighty Thor, Star-Lord, or a Ravager Thor. I do know where Ravager Thor is, but it's full price. Those must all be Baron Zemos, yeah. There's some Nerf stuff. There's some more Fortnite. Man, they got Fortnite to yin yang. They got, I think this is additional boats they didn't have the other night when I was here. Who's that? Oh. Fortnite guns, man cakes, Moss Man, the Mask, gliders, Baroness, Mossman, Snapchat, Mossman, Botu there, Clamp Champ, and Big Monkey. There's some more Snake Eyes movie figs. Thanos. More Dungeons. Man, they got Dungeons and Dragons at the Yahoo. There's a Magneto hanging back there. They have restocked big times last time I was here. The only bad thing is I don't see anything different. Still got a bunch of White Vision. Those are all White Vision. Who we got here? There's Carrion Cross. Cesaro. Who have we not seen? Carrion and T-Bar. So let's see if they got T-Bar. There's Seth. The chick. T-Bar. They got the whole wave of Series 93 here for WWE. That's pretty cool. There's a bunch of Black Panther figures. What else we got here? We got music playing really, really loud, so I'm gonna hold the phone close to my face here with the speakers on and keep talking, so we don't get copyrighted. Bunch of Snake Eyes movie figs, more Marvel Legends of Age of Apocalypse. There's a Captain Carter, Thanos, Starscream. Yep. I think this is about going to do it, guys. I'm not seeing anything. There's the G.I. Joe sign. I would assume this is where they would be. The boxes over there we'll go look at. I was trying to spy on them through the camera. There's a Green Hornet model. I saw that the other day somewhere. The Black Panther figure's hiding back there. Hattoot Zaraze, or whatever his name is. Taking these are the boxes I was seeing under that shelf. So just Nerf stuff. So yep, that's going to do it, guys. If I find anything else, I'll show it to you. If I don't, then we'll see you at the next. Okay, before we go here, I did bring this back to compare real quick, and yep, you got a $4.99 and $12.99. So not down on Ollie's. I mean, he's been back here for a while. I'm sure they haven't updated the prices, but if you do go to your Ollie's and do want this Baroness Snake Eyes figure, be careful. Make sure you get one that's got the $4.99 price tag. Man Collects out.
Welcome back to the YouTube channel where the laces are always out. The Man Collects. My name is Chris, and thank you for joining me for another toy hunting adventure. And hope you'll bear with me a few more minutes if you have made it this far to wrap up another video here and let me ramble on and stew and run my mouth and do everything else I want to do. But 4 stores in this one, 3 in Bristol, 1 in Greeneville, Walmart, Ross, Target, Bristol, Ollie's, Greeneville. Let's talk about the stores and get into it. What do we get? What do we find? What do we see? Bristol Walmart, that's one store.
you got to check it because you never know. I'll go in there 40, 50 times in a row, that's over exaggerating, and not find anything. And then you'll go in there the next 6, 7, 8 times. They got good stuff every time. So if you don't check, you don't know. But Ray Filet was the only thing there out of the new stuff that have been seeing in Walmart that they had. I was looking for the Dark Knights of Steel Batman and the Jim Gordon as Batman multiverse figures. Didn't see any of those. That Dark Knights of Steel, definitely going to pick him up whenever I find that. Started to pre-order, but I'm going to start kind of getting away from these pre-orders a little bit. I like finding stuff in the store. Unless it's something I really, really want, think it's not going to stay on the shelf, we're going to avoid pre-orders a little bit here and get back to some hardcore toy hunt. We're going to hunt toys like a man, getting out here and hitting these stores instead of sitting behind a keyboard. And that being said, I've got 2 pre-orders here I'll be showing you in the toy haul. What else did we find at Walmart? That was about it. The Ross in Bristol, trying to find G.I. Joe Retro. There's some awesome stuff hitting some Ross stores right now. Duke and Ram, that 2-pack there with Duke and the motorcycle. And then the Cobra, Viper, and the Vipers. The Viper Officer and the Vipers. That little, I think a 3 or 4-pack. I'd love to find that thing there, but we're looking for that. And anything, you never know what Ross is going to get. Especially right now, Ross and Ollie's are wild cards as far as toy hunting goes. So, just looking for whatever else is new. But the Bristol Ross, all I found in there was some 3 3/4 Legends. It was Nova. I showed that in the video there. Fortnite, they had that, what's the guy's name? Brutus. I just picked him up from Ollie's the other day for $13. Well, he was $7 at Ross. I wish I would have known, or I wish I hadn't took him out of the box. I would have took him back, got my money back, and then went and bought him at Ross. But if you want that figure, keep a check there. That Wolverine comic cover was really cool to see. I think for $7.99. I mean, that I paid full price for at Target when it was out. And, of course, you never know what's going to hit these discount stores. But, man, only if we had a way to get some foresight. How much money could we save waiting until it hits clearance or wait until it hits these discount retailers? But, again, Ross, some awesome stuff. I'm hitting Ross stores about every day. I don't always put them in the video if I don't find anything. But every day I'm hitting Ross, probably in Greeneville and Bristol, just to make sure we don't miss anything that comes out. But looking for those G.I. Joe classifieds for sure moving into the holiday season, and then whatever else they end up getting. Target looking for new McFarlane there as well. The Dark Knights of Steel Batman, again, they didn't have any of that stuff there. Looking for the animated series figures, they didn't have that. I don't think they had the Bat Cycle or anything to do with the animated series line there. But also Platinum Hawkman, as you heard me say in the video, and right here in front of me, I had the regular Hawkman that I got off Target.com, but I want that Platinum version too. That's the only figure I want out of this new line of the collector's editions is Hawkman and the Platinum. So I got the regular, now we got to find that Platinum. What else are we looking for there? Do we see? That's all really I saw in the Target store was the regular Hawkman as far as anything really new and exciting there. One tip though for Target, online, their website or their app, anyone who missed out on that blue and red Superman variant from the Justice League figures, Target has got that up available again on their website. I think for $19.99. Well, today's the 24th. As of last night, the 23rd, they still had it in stock. You're limited to 1 per customer or 1 per order. But like I said, that thing is selling for I've seen that thing for up to 70 to 80 to 90 bucks. That's in trade shows and online for that Superman. It's 20 bucks on Target.com right now. So if you missed it, get on Target's website and order it if you do want to pick that up. Hopefully they still got some in stock. Ollie's in Greeneville. Ollie's again, you go in there, I don't have a list of what I'm looking for because Ollie's and Ross and Burlington's and all that, you don't know what you're going to find in there right now, the way they're getting stuff in left and right, and good stuff at good prices, but just looking for anything new in there. They still had Sergeant Slaughter, G.I. Joe Classified. They had 5 or 6. They had 12 of those the other day. I bought 2. They're down to about 6 of them, so they sold about half of them so far. I didn't think those would stay on the shelf that long. I thought they'd fly off pretty quick. Kind of like those Star Wars helmets I found at the Bristol Ollies. They're all actually gone now, but they were there for like a week before they finally sold all of them. Of course, they did have like 10 or 12 of them, but still, I didn't think they'd stay on the shelf that long. They had restocked a lot of stuff in the Greeneville Ollies there, but not a lot of the new stuff. Age of Apocalypse Marvel Legends, they got those things out there. They're about as bad as the Doctor Strange and Eternals figures there now. They got a buttload of them in there, and they finally got Legion. That was the only one I couldn't find when I bought that wave. I had to get Legion off eBay, but they got him there. I really come close to trying to get the Build-A-Figure of Korg with the Thor, Love and Thunder figures, but I'm not going to pay $60, for that Build-A-Figure. And again, I haven't found all the figures at Target, or Ollie's, Lord have mercy, not Target. It's been a long time since I've seen Star-Lord. I don't know if I ever found Ravager Thor at Ollie's or not. I had to go back and watch old videos. I've been finding those figures there forever now, seems like. What else? Oh, the only really new thing that they had, well, two new things. They had a restock of one thing, the Batman Dark Knight Returns, that $8 little set with the mask and the book. They had some of those there tonight. And then they had the Series 93 WWE, the whole wave of those there, those figures. Ricky Steamboat was pretty cool. I come close to buying the Dragon, I ain't gonna lie, but they had the whole wave of those down there for $9.99 each, WWE Series 93. So cool to see that. Basics, I see a lot of basic wrestling figures at my Ollie's. Don't always see the more premium version of the wrestling figures there, so pretty cool to see that. The only other thing I saw there was some investigative work the Man Collects had to do on the Baroness figure from G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes Wave. You know, the Snake Eyes Wave that's so rare and hard to find everywhere. But the Snake Eyes Baroness figures in the toy section are $12.99. Up front with the 5,000 other Snake Eyes movie figures they got, they're $4.99. Again, same figure. Like I said in the video, I'm not down on Ollie's. They've had those ones in the back there forever for $12.99. I'm sure they just didn't update the price tags on them. But if you do go to your Ollie's and pick that figure up, make sure to double check your price tag. Make sure you got one of the $4.99 ones. I'm 100% confident Ollie's would catch that and knock the price down if they knew. But if they don't know it's there for $4.99, you may end up paying a little more and you really need or have to for that. I probably should have mentioned that to the Ollie's employees are in there tonight. I didn't think about it. I'll do that next time I go in there and tell them they got one item for two different prices. But anyways, that was the hunt. We got some haul stuff here. Now, kind of a small haul versus what I usually have. Got two pre-orders that came in. I did pick up one thing you saw me look at here on the toy hunt video. But let's get down to it. You already know I picked this up, so let's show it. Hawkman McFarlane Collector's Edition. In my opinion, this is the best figure of this line that I have seen so far. He's good. They do Hawkman justice. He's good size, big, beefy Hawkman. Got some epic, sexy chest hair going on there. It looks almost like a big heart on his chest. But again, this thing looks great. And seeing pictures, I think the platinum looks even better. So look forward to trying to track that thing down. Glad to have, this is very tempting to me when I open it. I really like this figure. Hawkman, I loved his character back in the early 90s when I used to read a lot of DC comics and everything. So glad to have this in there. The 0 Hour, I've got a lot of that storyline in my comic book collection. Don't know if I read it all. Can't remember a whole lot of details about it. But again, cool to have this in the collection. All right, this next one, I honest to God do not remember ordering this thing, but apparently I did. I ordered the sketch edition from Entertainment Earth of the White Knight Batman. There's too many versions of this figure out already. I did not pick up the Jokerized version. I do know I did not order that, but apparently I pre-ordered this one. It came out as well. And I saw this coming in. I honestly thought it was the Comedian Joker sketch edition, but it does look cool. I mean, I like black and white art. I like black and white action figures. That art on the back looks cool. And the black and white there on the figure looks pretty good as well. So we do have this one to add to the collection. My first sketch edition of the McFarlane figures. Last thing I got, and I will be cracking this thing open. I love this storyline. I've got a lot of the trade paperbacks, and I've watched the animated movies of it. But The Dark Knight Returns with that mask for $8. I mean, come on. I passed on this when I first started seeing it. I don't know if it was the Greeneville Ollies or the Bristol Ollies that had these things, but I did pick this thing up for $7.99, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to open it. If that mask will fit me, Friday's wrap-up video, I will probably have that mask on at some point during that video. So that's something to either look forward to or a reason to skip my Friday video this week if you don't want to see that. But guys, that is it. Let's get into some plugs here. EC Collecting Colin. Check the link in the description of this video. Go to the Face of Horror competition and vote for Colin. He slipped down to second place as of last night. We got to get him back up to first. So click on that link. Give Colin a vote. You can vote one time per day for free. And let's help him win the Face of Horror competition. Also, one thing I forgot. And I'm going to have a little graphic. Hopefully I can get it positioned here at my hands. November the 7th, which is Tuesday. I think it's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Man Collects will be on T3 Collects channel on his Undisputed live stream. It's going to be me, John Joker, JJ, I don't know JJ that well, looking forward to talking to him. Colin, T3, Yukon Phil, and I think General Kenobi's Bunker. We're going to be discussing a lot of different things, you know, toy related and toy hunting and YouTubing and Lord knows what else. But
Check out Undisputed. It'll be on T3 Collects channel there on November the 7th, which is a Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check us out on there. My usual plugs for my social media. Instagram. Follow The Man Collects on Instagram. Go to the description of this video. Go to my About page on YouTube. Or look at the information presented to you here in the bottom of the screen for where to go on Instagram to find The Man Collects. And last but not least, the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are first-time viewer to this content, you've came back several times, you just haven't clicked subscribe, consider clicking that subscribe button. See what comes down the pipe here on this YouTube channel. With all that being said, guys, we're at the middle of the week. Hope everybody's week's going good. We're getting closer to the weekend. But until the next hunting adventure, Man Collects is out, and I'll see you next time.